Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Stefanie Drysdale's weekly cybersecurity update. Today's Friday, January 7th, 2022. Stefanie, welcome back.
Thank you, Jack. How are you?
Doing well. Episode 105, we're going to talk about cyber M&A, Log4j update, and Convergence in insider threat programs. Very interesting. I would like to hear what that is all about. So with no further ado, let's take it away.
So I mentioned last week that I had the pleasure of sitting down with Epic's CISO, Jarek Beeson, and his co-host, Whitney McCollum, who's a partner at K&L Gates, for episode 12 of Cyberside Chats. So we had a really, really great discussion about cyber M&A, talked about evaluating a target company's cybersecurity risk at all stages of that deal, from the initial talks to the post-deal integration. So with so much activity in the space, new year kicking up, I really hope it helps you all go into these deals aware and protected, as well as profitably and smoothly. So really great perspectives from a few different sides of that deal. So be sure to catch it. I'll link it for you all below. ZDNet shared Log4j Flaw Hunt shows how complicated the software supply chain really is. More fun for IT and security teams as patch after patch is released in an effort to fix this vulnerability. A big problem, though, is that due to its very prevalent nature, finding it in its various forms is a bit like finding that needle in a haystack. So security firm JFrog found that the dependency scanning wasn't really enough to locate the vulnerable Log4j code within the artifacts themselves. So I won't go into the weeds on this, but be sure to look at the article below, and I'll link for you, to just make sure that you're asking the right questions to mitigate this with your teams and with your providers. So obviously, of course, reach out if you have any questions at all. HelpNet Security shared SMBs should consider new approaches for increasing their cybersecurity posture. So it's easy to get overwhelmed, especially as a small or medium-sized business. Headlines daily about companies with far more budget and resources getting attacked. But I thought this article was a good place to establish some priorities and give you the best bang for your buck. So it accurately points to email as one of the fastest ways for attacks to occur. Therefore, putting your email security high on the list, followed by your backups, privileges, network security, identity management and access control, security awareness training, admin controls, and physical controls. It also offered a few low-cost or free resources in the article, so be sure to check it out. And two great articles on insider threat. The second one addressing the vital importance of convergence. First was Forbes, the greatest cyber threats to your organization may already be inside. The second one was IFSEC Global's Why the Insider Threat Will Motivate Cyber and Physical Teams to Collaborate More Than Ever in 2022. You all know I'm a huge, huge fan of convergence. I think that if you're just segmenting and siloing things, you're going to miss stuff. Insider threats come in all shapes and forms, intentional or not, and having the ability to see the threat coming offers you the potential for a few alternative responses rather than just damage control after the fact. For example, IT may notice anomalous activity from a user that's recently started exporting vast amounts of data at odd times of the day. HR may have gotten complaints or concern from coworkers that an employee has been hostile or expressing extremist views. Finance may have received an order to garnish an employee's wages, and security may have been alerted to some concerning or distressed post on an employee's social media. Any one of those alone may not be especially concerning, but combined, they may signal a need for help or a need for duty of care for other coworkers. The articles addressed various ways to avoid, anticipate, and detect those threats with the presence of cross-practice teams that share information and possibly offer intervention steps. So I'll be sure to link them for you below, but please reach out if you're looking to establish or review your insider threat program. This is really important. Security Boulevard shared credential stuffing and account takeover attacks continue to rise. Low-hanging fruit here, criminals are more frequently getting into accounts by using your previously breached or exposed passwords. So if you don't have multi-factor authentication or an authenticator app set up, or if you use the same email, username, password for all of your accounts to keep things simple, it's only a matter of time before things go very badly for you. Pretty please do me a favor and block some time on your calendar in the next week or so. Get a password manager if you don't already have one, and update all of your passwords and accounts. I know it's daunting, but I promise not near as daunting as it will be post-breach. It's not if, it's when. Please reach out if I can help. And We Live Security shared 5 ways hackers steal passwords and how to stop them. Phishing or social engineering, malware, brute forcing, guesswork, shoulder surfing. It gave a bunch of tips for protecting those login credentials. So I'll be sure to link that article for you all below. And that's what I have for you all this week. I hope everyone is well and recovering from our latest COVID wave that seems to have swept a whole bunch of us up in it. So I hope that your new year is off to a great start. Please reach out. I would love to talk to more of you in the new year. I think that's the whole reason why we do this, right? Not for a one-sided conversation. Chuck, how's your new year going so far?
It's extremely busy. We got our Airbnb launched, and my new occupation is house cleaner. That's what I do every day. I love it.
I know. I think I need to fly to Arizona and stay at Superstition Ranch.
Oh, it's Ranchito Tranquilo. Find it on Airbnb.
Ah, excellent. That's a good plan to start. Well, I look forward to seeing you all next Friday.